Hey guys, hey traders, hope you guys can hear me. Just gone and just finished the run. I thought I'd drop you a video. I've always got some good insights when I run. One of the things that I've learnt to do is to monitor my thoughts and try and be present when they're happening. So when you're feeling a little bit low, when you're feeling good, when you're feeling whatever the emotion is, some kind of form of emotion. And by the way, this was great in everyday life. It stops you having arguments. It stops you, being overreacting to stuff. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if you've been in that position where you've got angry or you've got emotional and then you've reacted and you've kind of like, maybe argued with your spouse or, whatever the case might be. You've got emotional. And then when you're in it, you almost feel like, well, I'm angry, so I need to carry on being angry. Like I can't just stop being angry. So you just carry on and you don't even know what you're shouting about or angry about, or whatever the negative emotion is. And it's the same with in many respects in your trading. The way we react to, let's say, a losing trade. And for me, the biggest thing with having a losing trade that maybe affects me emotionally is it's not the trades that I've done well, so that the ones that I've managed well. It's the ones where I feel I could have done better. And it's very easy to then say, oh, it's because the kids were around and I couldn't manage my trade properly, or it's because all external things. The reality is, the power is in taking responsibility. Even if the outside circumstances have affected your performance, the power is in taking responsibility, because if you take responsibility, you have ways to change that in the future. And it's a really, really important thing to really keep in mind, because I learned this many years ago when I did a lot of self-development stuff. It's like, if you own it, sometimes it's like, you used to think, oh, it's not my fault, it's their fault, they're like this, they're like that, or the market's like this, it's like that, it's not fair. And even if it is unfair, truly, how are you going to be able to have an impact or make a change if you give the power away? Well, the answer is simple: you're not going to. So a real proper good tip is take responsibility and own it. And when you own it, you're like, okay, what could I have done better? The quality of your questions improve. What could I have done differently? Maybe I could have not traded. Maybe I could have gone with a smaller size. Maybe I could have put some alerts in. But you see, I don't know the specific answer to your problem, but by taking ownership, what you're doing to your brain is like, it's opening up the opportunity to think about it and think, well, okay, well, how could I have done it differently? What could I have done to improve that situation? Whereas when you're like, oh, it's not fair, I can't do this, I can't trade like this, I haven't got the time, I haven't got my boss is doing this to me and he's keeping me overtime and I don't have the time. Well, you're giving your power away. Whereas if you said, oh, hold on a minute, okay, yes, I'm doing overtime, but that might reflect in my pay, that might reflect in my bonus. And if it doesn't, you can always look for other opportunities, because when you have the right energy and the right response, to anything that you deem as negative, chances are your boss is going to appreciate it and you'll probably get more money and you'll get more money to invest, and so on. So it's all an energy thing. So, you know, I was kind of sitting there today, pretty tired. You know, I took the opportunity to take the kids out. We went for ice cream and coffees and this and that. And honestly, it's not the sort of stuff I normally would eat. But took the kids, so I was like, yeah, well, whilst I'm here, I'll eat. But I felt quite horrible, like tired. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I can carry on feeling horrible, and I could be like, oh my word, like, you know, I wouldn't eat like this if the kids were at school and have no ownership. Or I can own it and I can be like, well, okay, what can you do about it? Here's what I can do about it. I can put my trainers on and I can go for a run, and I can feel better, and I can feel energized, and I can get creative again, and I can feel good, and I can do a 360 on how I'm feeling right now. And then I no longer feel like that. And then what happens is you then take that forward for the rest of your evening. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I'm sorry it's a little bit dark, but I just wanted to share that, and I hope it helps some of you guys. And yeah, we'll catch you again soon with another video update. Take care, guys.